Yeah, once you master the art of the strafe, game is much better to play, much more fun, and obviously much more fast. I think there is firing range times for the XBLA version on Cyberscore. Me and SRT used to post there all the time. Damn, all these many years later, an overall Cyberscore, I am still in the top 400. Man, I really just went batshit crazy back in the day. I ain't posted anything on here in like 10 years. Or about over 5 years at least. Yeah, if you don't have an account on Cyberscore, that should be where it is. I'm looking for it. I'll give the link in chat. How about Perfect Dark? The XBLA's in parentheses. There you go, Sloanus. Like, we can set up something similar to speedrun.com if you want to. But apparently there is holo training as well. And gadget training. So this was ahead of us before. No one has any LTK times posted. Yeah, we definitely need to make a chart for the weapons. I have a lot of times on here. That's mission totals. Oh, I still have some gold medals. No one's beaten my CMP 150 or my DY 357LX. The RCP 150 or 120 is maxed. Anyone can get that time in like 1 or 2 tries. I mean, they ran if you look at the ILs chart, they ran them back in the day. We just have to find some way to get renewed interest. Even if you close the game and reopen it without doing anything, you don't get to see that special opening again. The game must auto-save after playing it. That's so sad. Oh.
I get up in the sunrise, the morning.
I want to assume that's all the same.
Oh, shit.
My, you're so strong. You did what you
Fuck you, bitch!
You're allowed to be happy.
Ah! Fuck both of y'all, bitches! Do you have a user ID? The good old Fast and Furious 2. That's a misspelled Furious. That's my times page on that Cyberscore site. If that's what you're asking. Who would be staring? After knowing this game and from that first playthrough, who would be staring? I feel like I should know. Nico, who is staring? It's obviously not a spoiler anymore. Who's Roddy? I guess I needed more context then.
Where am I?
For some reason, I thought she was talking about that bad guy.
Hey! You're the new girl.
How much of this do we skip before we get to the new stuff? Since you said you got somewhat into the story of New Game Plus. End of day.
Truly.
I see. I'm not a religious person.
I suggest you have a... Our strain is not a faith of judgment.
That's so. I'll give it...
Huh? Oh, is that what you were looking at? Some girls at Wordsworth call it the Forbidden Shed. There are all sorts of scary rumors going around.
Let me, there, just in case you misspelled it wrong.
Enough.
Ooh.
My.
Oh, Bishop! Hello?
Oh, you must be mine. I've gotten word that, as of yesterday, you are Wordsworth's...
Yes, that's right.
Oh. I don't know. It's been so long since I've done anything on Cyberscore. I don't know. Sorry. The Cyberscore website's been around for at least 15 to 20 years.
And
it's only had like
survive.
2 upgrades.
Let your spirit guide you to the future.
But yeah, it's definitely outdated.
For your dignity.
Lots of people are moving to speedrun.com now, obviously.
What? Man, you are a handful. Bishop, is there anything we could...
Headmistress Major's fabric is intricately woven. Sewing, the coloring...
Yeah, last time I was on Perfect Dark XBLA as part of this website, I didn't even see those categories as a thing. So someone must have added them, but no one ran them.
Okay.
What did I think of the Death Parade twist? Oh, you mean this exact same ending as Death in One, where freaking Arata came from the... knew about the future, or, you know, helped the past, or etc.
Okay. Thank you again.
Arata, I mean, we gotta get this fact straight here. Arata is the MVP of both games.
Wonderful. She's so kind. She's like my second mom.
Yeah, it's...
But...
Oh, the puppets. Well, I never watched Death Parade, so I thought you meant something similar to like Time. Victory! I'm still gonna call you Victory for the rest of my life. Your name is Victory. I don't care if it's British or whatever. Victoria A. I know these girls were supposed to be expendable for the story, but I ended up liking some of them, okay? Like Victoria Elizabeth was my favorite one, and she was one of the least amount of times we had least amount of time we had with the what? Sarah was cool. Abigail, MVP, RA. I know I should. I've been hearing nothing but good stuff about it. And the opening launched instantly as One of the top openings in anime history. I know that was a bad interpretation. Okay, so it was Vina, Pick, and who was that third one? Molly. Okay. Then after all this, Molly was the one to confront Pick because Pick never actually felt sorry for what she did. Hey man, Cyberscore was before capture cards became a thing to the expanded world. So all they had was screenshots and pictures. And when capture cards became a thing and you can link YouTube videos, a lot of people were angry at the fact that they wanted to get rid of picture submissions, so they kept them. It's like going back to old theelite.net, you know? How they used to take webcam vids. But since it's a high score list, some things are better for pictures than videos. Like I have a bunch of Pokemon Snap high scores, where I mean you just get a good old snap, a screenshot of it. Less of a hassle than getting a video. I forgot that this was literally the first day. This tutorial-like thing that introduces you to what this story is going to be like. I forgot this was literally the first day. Did she die like that? No, I thought. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna play a little bit more. I thought she died in town. So I'm gonna wait a bit more before I do a judgment. Yeah, that is one improvement speedrun.com could do, for sure. Paint area has been a lot. Access from the phone booth. Aoni. What the fuck? On bronze, the only ones I found it to be faster for is the Reaper and the Slayer. Especially the Slayer. The Reaper's just barely. The time save is setting up the laptop going glitch as fast as you can. I didn't even know there was a phone booth. That's probably freaking platinum trophy stuff. We don't keep our full map. Yeah, you definitely got this. Xbox One definitely should be saving some frames between the weapons. Are we forced to?
I'll examine this.
We are forced to use it the first time, I guess? Well, I mean, it's an assumption just because there's a tiny freeze between every weapon in the Xbox 360.
I'll take this.
Which is a, load. So, call it a hunch. We'll know for sure whenever one of us compares runs, I guess.
Watch out! My turn. All right. Let's hurry ahead already.
I mean, it would technically be a time save if you just did firing range bronze every new profile, but you'd also have to unlock every weapon in the game first, which will be time consuming. You only unlock the guns that you've seen in the missions. You have to physically pick up every gun to unlock them all. Which is why when you do a 100% speedrun, you're required to pick up every gun in the missions to unlock them for the firing range golds. So it starts with your accessories. Are you rectangle in the middle? Well, I mean, I ain't looked at the episode chart yet. But looking at it once gave me 2 trophies.
Oh, a save point. What's going on here? Seems like it can be hacked. treasure box.
Hearing that sound before we even get to the next area is... I don't like it. What made that sound? Was that the sound you hear every time you... What the fuck? Every time you touch the loading marker. Or the next area marker.
Hey, a treasure box.
I'm glad you see someone.
Is that her? Man. Watch out!
Here we go, we got the banger!
Good.
Oh, this was before glitch mode was discovered? The fight's over in an instant, so I'm just gonna let it do the little pickup and then I'm gonna finish it off.
Get out of here!
I really wish it let us see how much damage we did. Oh shit, this is... Yep. Was this ever explained? Her visions? I don't think they were ever explained. Why she saw the deaths of everybody. I think it's just her broken mind.
This world is still very dark. I'm going to sleep a bit longer, okay?
Here's something different. Was that it? Or did I skip some? Was that the only line?
Huh?
I hope this New Game Plus thing is going to answer the question I just asked about.
I had a vision.
Why does she have visions?
What a horrible dream that must have been, Mai. My mother just gave me news about V.
I forgot that one and only time we ever get to see their ballet uniform. Oh, hey, it's Plutia. Oh, she's not voiced. Are we on the 5th or the 6th? It doesn't say. Damn. It still doesn't say what day we're on. Oh, now. So we're on the 5th.
Oh, a save point. Something's here. Seems like it can be hacked.
Dang, Aaron, where have you been, mister? Also, what if... Aaron?
Something's here.
You missed Dirk U2 week and all my reactions to the story. And the maze that is the final dungeon.
That's...
Yep, we got the true.
A treasure box?
Right now I'm going through all the New Game Plus stuff to get all the new shit that's in this New Game Plus only. Related to Lydia and whatnot.
Yeah, it was a close call.
No, I'm wanting to know which cutscenes are new ones, but it seems like they just appear for you. So maybe I shouldn't have trouble. My thoughts on the game is we need a third game. where they... Well, before I get to that, I feel like the second game explained the first game a bit more, right? So, this whole world is a game,
Something's here.
but they didn't explain that in Death End 1. Like, they were in a game, right? Sheena and the others. Arta was in real life, but from what we gathered in this second game, that real life was also a game.
Hey, a treasure box. That's...
Making the ending of Death End 1, the true ending, make more sense. Because without that information, the ending of Death End Request 1 made no goddamn sense. AIs and shit becoming real, hopping out of the World's Odyssey game, made no sense.
Something's coming.
But when you think of it all as a game,
Something's here.
it makes more sense. But now we just need a third game. Where Arata, since he's like the main hero of both games, you can't change my mind, he is the main hero of the second game. Where he finally figures out how to leave the game as a whole and gets to the real life. That's what we need for the third game. Also, in the third game, Sheena doesn't die. That's also what we need. Sheena does not deserve to be death fodder in every Death End game. No, I mean the ending said that everything that happened in this game was because it's a game.
Hey, a treasure box.
This whole world is a game. That's what Arata says. That's why I said it explains Death End 1 way better.
Seems like it can be hacked.
Because if you remember correctly, I was going into this game talking about how Death End 1's ending made no fucking sense. So I hope to God that this ending makes sense.
So, do you...
Not only did this ending make sense, it also made the first game make sense too. Let's see if Arta has the ability to do a one-time rewrite per rewrite, like he did in Death End 1. True ending. I'm assuming his rewrite of Death End 1 got rid of the Ludens. Not, don't count this as real. It's just a theory I made up based on the evidence I have. And this game takes place after Death End 1. It's true ending. After Death End 1's rewrite.
I'll do this. All right.
So he got rid of the Ludens. It's the only way to, you know, have a utopian world, right? If you're gonna rewrite the world, don't keep the things that caused problems in that world. That's what I would do. If there's AI that could leave the game and get into real life and cause mischief and destruction, blow up the planet, not blow it up, but, you know, close enough.
Yeah.
Get rid of them if you have the ability to. Did I music glitch for a moment there? Oh! There's a choice here. Ah, shit. Which one is the correct choice? Yeah, basically nothing happened at all. See, after Mai's rewrite, we're basically at the end of Death in 1 again. Because at the end of Death in 1, when Aruto rewrote it,
Adorable.
he made sure everyone knows all the characters that were in the game, right? Al and Celica and blah blah blah. And at the end of this game, after Mai's rewrite,
Iris, are you
Sheena
my
mentions
master?
them. So yeah, this ain't back at the beginning of Death in 1.
I'm mine.
This is at the end of Death in 1. Meaning that Sheena has not died yet. And that's how I like it.
I'll
She
go
may not
over
be my
later.
favorite girl, but
Got some leads
Shh.
to listen to.
she doesn't deserve to die.
Oh,
I'd have
plan on
to
sticking
go back
around
and
for a
relook at that.
so if you need me, you know where to find me.
Wait. Who are you?
Yeah, you're no ordinary maid. If you're a bad person, I'll have to... Miss, if I may, I'm someone who...
In that case, you remembered more about that than I did, so yeah, that would make sense. We're back at
If
the
it'll
beginning of Death in 1.
She's such a suit.
I forgot about that CG.
Little...
So what would be interesting is how would World's Odyssey fare if Mai has a hand in creating it?
I know...
spare me the conceptual framework. Why don't you tell me?
Did she say this line in the in the main new game? That line of right there pretty much spoiled the whole rest of the game. Did I really not pay attention to that line? In Death in 2... Well, in Death in 1, World's Odyssey was cancelled, or whatever. It was a game that people played and then it got the boot, or something like that. Kind of something similar to, if you know the history of Final Fantasy XIV. The first time it launched, it was a mess, and everyone really hated it. So Squeenix took it offline and worked about another 2 years on it, and then brought it back to the game. Brought it to the game that everyone knows today. So if I remember correctly, Death in 1 said that World's Odyssey was similar to that.
Well, you...
What the hell?
That I can't remember. Death in 1's first playthrough was so long ago. It is overdue for a replay, story only. Especially now that I've finished this one. Cancelled was the word I was thinking of this whole time, though. I mean, I guess I could have cut the number of words I said explaining it in half if I would have just thought about the word cancel.
There's only one.
Anything else you want to know? It is a timer schedule.
What was the previous admin counting down for? Seems like it's still active.
People were pretty much forced to get it. Look at Sheena. God fucking damn it, Sheena. She died brutally in this game, right?
There appears
But,
to be
I
no
mean,
memo.
she suffered
In
the
order to
same
access
fate.
the schedule app, you
Dragged
need to
out
write
way
the
longer in
entries.
the first game. Yeah, except Arata recognizes my. He's getting the sense of a deja vu, which is interesting for story.
On here. The last admin must have been real paranoid.
At the beginning of this game, Worldy said overall this game was more brutal. Like, sure, Sheena's death in Death End 2 was the most brutal thing out of both games. Overall, I feel like Death End 1 was still worse, brutality-wise. Mainly because Arata got his fucking ear cut off in a cutscene, and he lived with that for the rest of the game without talking about it again. That is brutal. And then, what's her name? The real-life girl co-worker of Arata? She had a death very similar to Sheena as well, in a bad ending. So they were pretty equal,
Maybe?
but in some cases I would say Death End 1 was worse on the brutality.
Is that all?
Oh, never. Like, Arata's ear stuck with me, man. It just fucking stuck with me forever. It's only an ear, man, but it stuck with me forever. Like, in real life, I've seen an ear come off of a person almost. If you're a wrestling fan, there was a wrestler who lost his ear in a wrestling match. So even though I saw that in real life, it's still, that cutscene in Death End 1 still stuck with me. No, she gets stabbed way more than 6 or 7 times. Way more. And she was doing it with a smile on her face
Trying to
because she
save
was
you. That's right there.
protecting Arata.
But right here's so comfortable.
Sister, I found the next world to observe. The next world is the world we desire. Hopefully this one won't be deleted.
Yeah, Sumika Tokiwa, yeah. So every day there's a new cutscene. It's only a cutscene this small?
Sister, I wonder how much longer we can continue. I don't want to do this anymore. Those people deserve more. Sorry. We can't let the others over here. This is for you and Mother. I'll do my best. Okay.
When we get a Death End 3, they're just gonna have so many characters. I wouldn't say so many. It won't have net levels of characters, but it's gonna have Mai, Roddy, Liliana, the Death End 1-5, Arata, real life gang of both games, probably. Because at the end of this game's true ending, it's still, this orphanage is still a thing. Except I'm pretty sure it's a better orphanage now. Mai wouldn't rewrite the world and still give every kid in this orphanage a death end. At least I would hope Mai wouldn't do that. Nico kind of told me all the days and then just left, so I'm just going to copy it again. Aaron, I want to post something in chat, just ignore it. best to be called up in the chat so I don't have to go through them again. So pretty much everything's the same until the 13th.
Tonight is our welcome soiree.
Yeah, I mean,
for our
Death End 1
new
had some cool stuff. Death End 2 had...
Please be sure to celebrate.
Death End 2 had some good stuff.
That is the worst.
That fucking Death End skeleton, it was a good idea. Just don't have them every 5 seconds in the final chapter and it'd be gold. The fact that they showed up like every 5 seconds in the final dungeon was really, really high levels of pissing me off. Then there was another chapter beforehand that also had them a lot more than I felt was necessary. They added a new element, they overdid it. Idea Factory loves to do that.
Oh, a save point.
If we had Death End 1, right? With the overworld size of Death End 2, that would be a good combo as well. Because when you think about it, Death End 1 had not much of an overworld. It was really just do a dungeon, here's a 10-15 second long connecting road to the next dungeon, etc, etc. But this game actually had an overworld, which I kind of enjoyed. Not too late. I still probably have about 45 minutes or so left. What's up, Reload? It has a hub and it has a lot more stomach. I'm gonna just call it stomach. There's a word that's used instead of stomach, but okay, meat. Yeah, meat. It has a lot more meat to the bones than Death End 1 does. Sure, I still like Death End 1 overall better. But I still liked almost everything about Death End 2. Just the overuse of the new freaking skeleton was... it was just too much. They can... if they make a Death End 3, they can do a lot. They have a lot they can do. You're finally practicing V2 this week? Hell yeah. I pretty much booted up a Perfect Dark and got me a bunch of PBs and some new super short categories, so I'm really satisfied of that. When a new category is made in an old speed game,
I think you'll make it, Roddy.
a top runner can't help but go to it and claim some PBs / world records. Story to me, like I said, this story was necessary. The ending was anyway. The ending made the first game's ending makes sense. And that's all I wanted in life.
A treasure box.
Because the first game's ending made no fucking sense. But now that we know that the entire world is a game, and not just World Odyssey being a game, it makes sense. I am really, really into that knowledge. It made me happy to now know that Death End 1 made sense after all. Now I like Death End 1 even more. Well, overall, the first half of this game is way easier than the first half of the second game. These first few bosses actually died in one hit. Of course, on easy mode is what I'm talking. Death End 1, sure, the bosses are still easy peasy lemon squeezy, but some of them don't die in one hit. But then you get a super duper increase in HP on what was his name? I would like to think that Skin Shank is the squid octopus thing from Death End 1, right? A humongous, unnecessary increase in difficulty. That can one-shot things, except Skin Shank is harder than Octopus Boss. And the fact that Skin Shank can one-shot like anyone he chooses instead of just Sheena, like the Octopus Boss can. The only thing the Octopus Boss can one-shot is Sheena.
Oh, a save point.
But the ending of Death End 2 is way harder than the ending of Death End 1. Freaking the World's Odyssey Dragon boss that the whole game spent time saying was the whole reason this is happening, making you think it's the easiest or the hardest thing in the game, and then all of a sudden you one-shot it with even weak-ass Sheena skills because Sheena melts dragons. That's very anticlimactic. So the final boss of this game felt like an actual final boss. Oh my god, I remember this place. We were literally here like twice the whole game.
Oh, a save
Well, since you missed it, I beat the final boss first try.
The shadow matter. This isn't good.
It's just, it took about 6 or 7 revival items. No, I mean, it's still, he can one-shot multiple people. I just got lucky. I jumped ahead, okay. I was over-leveled and on easy, and he can still one-shot whoever he wants. So Vroom Vroom is still pretty much hard on easy as well.
Treasure box. I think you'll make it, Roddy.
Where do I go? Where's the circle?
Something's here.
Where? Did I miss it?
I
Oh.
think you'll make it, Roddy. Hey, a treasure box.
Like, I went on easy just to get through the game's story. Fast, because that's the only thing I cared about for first playthrough. After knowing Death End 1, and how it was on normal mode, I didn't want to go through that again.
What's going on here?
But yeah, like I said, even on easy, it still took me about 6 or 7 revival items.
No! Go away! I think you'll make it, Roddy.
Oh, I found it. Turn the camera faster.
A treasure box?
Oh, that is not what I thought it was.
I think you'll
Yeah,
make it, Roddy.
and you know me and my strats. I use basic shit. That's another reason why it's probably harder than it needed to be on easy. I only, for right? I only used this and her glitch mode skill. For her, I used that and her glitch mode skill. And then Liliana, I used her 20 SP skill and glitch mode skill. There was probably way better things I could do, but you know how I am on my first playthroughs.
Roddy, do it. A treasure box? I'll take this. I think you'll make it, Roddy.
If I ever speedrun this game, it will be on easy, of course, just like Derek Q1. Now, since this is on console, I don't think console ever had the UI bug, didn't it? Wait a minute, I'm supposed to be on 113 for the next one, and we are on 111, so I'm still 2 days off.
That's...
Well, thankfully on PS5, there's not that many of those that are long. I noticed.
Oh, my turn. All right. Get out of here!
The final dungeon was a bitch on its loading times, but that was about it. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I chose this game, or this console, instead of PS4 Pro, because it's probably going to be slower on PS4 Pro. Makes me wonder how it is on a base PS4. I mean, I have a base PS4 that I plan on actually hooking up sometime next week or early week after, because I'm getting back into Cybernet, and I bought me another HDMI switcher now.
Something's here. That's...
So enemies don't notice you as easily on the game plus. That's it. Okay, one of these choices. I don't think it matters which choice, unless you want true end. I think this one. I don't know. I'm going for true end again. The bomb does that. He improves things.
Oh, a save point. Something's coming.
Jump!
Hey, a treasure box.
Your monk brain only knows how to press buttons.
Something's here. Roddy, do it. Oh, a save point.
Oh, a point save.
I'll do this. All right.
Get out of here!
hurry ahead. Hey, a treasure box. That's... Something's here.
Imagine actually getting farther
Maybe hacked.
on the second try.
Hey, a treasure box. Huh. Roddy, do it.
Pinche pendejo, puta madre. I'm going the wrong way.
Huh. Roddy, do it. The shadow matter. This isn't good.
Let's go through all of it again. Sometimes I can't tell if the direction I'm going to go is going to get me stuck or if I can walk through it, because some of those things with the gravel collapse you can walk on and some of them you can't.
The shadow matter. This isn't good.
See, it's a hot, fresh idea, that shadow matter thing, but they overused it on this game. So if it's on Death End 3, it better just be half as many. I know, that's what I'm saying. The ground that you can't move past looks the same as ground you can pass. It's weird. I don't pay attention to radar,
Oh, a save point.
which is my bad, but oh well. I mean, that's par for the course.
Here I go. All right.
for non-NEP games recently. But not recently. Oh my god. If it's bad. Did they get Ghostlight? That's why. They just haven't learned to stop using Ghostlights. Ghostlight's the companies that ported Idea Factory games to the Switch. And they have done the very questionable to very bad PC port. Like I think they did the Fairy Fence Red Dark Force
Oh, a save point.
PC port. I could be wrong.
Hey, a treasure box. There's a PC here. That's...
Ignore him, Aaron. He's been doing that lately. See, like right here, right? Broken gravel looking road you can walk on. But there's some that looks exactly like this and you can't walk on it. And then there's others that look exactly like that and you can walk on it. It makes no sense. Like right there, you can't walk on that.
box?
Fuck shadow matter, pretty much. Even though it's not the shadow matter's fault that the creators of the game put where you can and can't walk.
I think you'll make it, Roddy.
I don't know why I just did that stupid shit, but thank God I didn't get punished for it. See, you can't walk on all that fucking gravel, dude.
We're escaping.
I accidentally ran into an enemy. That sounds like a big brain idea I should have done earlier, to be honest.
What's going on here? Oh, a save point. Something's here.
Damn. I don't remember where most of these things were. This was like over a month ago when I was at this point in the game. Shit.
Oh, a save point.
Oh, that was the one that spawns an item.
Seems like it can be hacked.
Yo, Aaron, off of your memory, where's this item? January 13th? I mean, January 12th?
What's going on here?
And why doesn't New Game Plus just let me have all my items I need?
Oh, a save point.
I need a key.
Roddy, do it.
And where do I go? Am I not supposed to be here?
There's a PC here. Roddy, do it.
I just want to get to the 13th, man. That's the next new cutscene.
Oh, a save point.
I just followed where I thought to go after this exclamation point. It's hard to go somewhere when you're skipping everything. So did I go to the shopping district instead of women's dormitory outskirts? That will do it then. And that's how you can tell it's easy to get lost if you don't pay attention to the story, I guess. But oh, well, I don't reread story I've read before. Oh, hey. Now we know that this is an exit block that, where it's supposed to be an exit, but it's blocked by a wall. But instead of a wall, it's just cars. Oh. Oh, that would do it then,
A
huh?
save point.
So all those times I got caught by the shadow matter, I wasn't even supposed to be in that fucking area. I'm upset. Why'd she slow
I
down?
think you'll make it, Roddy. Hey, a treasure box.
Treasure, a hay box. Oh wait, no, it's here, isn't it? It's here where we're blocked off from the outside world of the wall. I think. I mean, it's an actual wall, so yeah, never mind. I take back everything I said earlier. This is the actual wall that they describe in the game. I wonder what happens if you mod the game to just let you jump over this wall. Would that be an actual exit to town? And then the game will crash because you're not supposed to be there? Or maybe the hitbox of that wall goes way higher than it shows.
Roddy, do it.
Imagine if the game followed the lore that it sets. You can actually leave the area if you get past that wall.
Oh, a save point.
That is true, but with that one actually having a visible wall, it may have a chance.
Oh, a save point.
Bully me more, chat. Make sure to keep me telling me exactly how to do things, so I don't get lost. True definition of bullying.
No! Go away!
The Giotto game. We're still on the 12th, aren't we? Yeah. Damn, I want to end the stream once I get past the 13th, so... However long it takes me to get to the 13th will be how much longer stream is.
Oh, a save point. Something's coming.
I think there was a key or something this way.
Jump!
Something's here. Roddy, do it.
Do a barrel roll.
I think you'll make it, Roddy. A treasure box? Roddy, do it.
That sounds like a V2. I'd be surprised
You'll
if...
make it, Roddy.
I'd be suspecting you of playing a different game if that didn't happen.
What's going on here?
That's Stockholm! That was that Pokemon Stadium 2 announcer, what's up?
I think Liliana can handle this.
I forgot there was a cutscene with her congratulating herself for breaking a wall with a ball. She played baseball and broke a
Hey,
wall.
a treasure box.
Just like every child who tries to play baseball in America for the first time.
I see something. Found it.
Pinche pendejo.
I think Liliana can handle this. Something's here.
My bad, the shadow matter might be a female. Penteha.
Oh, a safe.
Oh, a safe. What? Level 67? Or whatever with in-game weapon? Jesus Christ! Bug form, or glitch mode is way too strong.
You're so cool!
Or am I on just normal or something?
Let's do our best! Okay. Yeah! It's gone!
It's been a long time, sister. Things have been busy lately. So sorry for not keeping in touch. Mother's not doing too well either. If I were watching over her, she never would have ended up like this. I'm sorry, sister. But I'll give it my all. Me? I'm fine.
It's weird, right? Because, you know, this is Uni's voice to the T, but this isn't Uni talking.
I'll message you again when I can.
It's Lydia. Well, I said the stream was over whenever I got to the 13th and heard that cutscene. I figured there was going to be more to do on the 13th, but the 13th was literally skip some cutscenes and hear that line. So here we go.